Hi there, this is Dylan Julius, and we're going to be making another balloon today. Today's model is a frog, and I know in every single video I make I say, this one is real crowd favorite. But this one I find is my personal favorite. And you know, the crowd can completely forget it. So for this one, you are going to need a green 260, whatever color green you want. But you're going to need a matching green 160, a white 260, a tan or blush 5-inch round, and a lime green geo, but that's optional. So to begin, you're going to inflate your green 260 about that far. So you're leaving. And give it a good burp too, but you're leaving about maybe a 5 finger tail, 4 or 5. Give it a little burp, tie it off. Now you're going to make 2 rather large pinch twists. So you're going to go over maybe 2 inches for 1.5 inches. Then you're going to twist that in. Then you're going to do the same thing again. If you make them a little bit different in size, it adds a bit of character, but you know, if you're a perfectionist, you keep them the same size. Then you're going to take your white, little puff of air. Really, you need next to nothing of this because it's just for the eyes. You're going to make a small 1-inch bubble, followed by another bubble. So you should have that. Twist them together, and then twist them in opposite directions, creating 2 pinch twists. Or you could just make 2 pinch twists, whatever's easier for you. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pop off the rest. You don't, but keep it, set aside. You're only really keeping it if you're going to do the geo at the end, which I recommend. Okay, you're then going to take your 2 little bubbles, okay, that have a knot in the end. You can tie that off. And you're going to attach them into this. So you're going to pull that around, pull the nozzle around, and tie them in. This makes the frog's little eyes. Now on the green, you're going to go in, not too much, you're going to go in maybe 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And make a pinch twist. Small 1-inch pinch twist. So you have that right there. Doesn't look quite like a frog just yet. You're then going to make a flower petal, a big loop. And you're going to make it, I don't know what you call it. So starting from there, you're going to pinch off here. Fold it over. I'd say that's 6 inches. Take that, twist it into the pinch twist, and there you have that. Now, arrange this so this is facing downwards, and you have that. Make another 1.5 inch bubble. Give it a twist and stick it right in between your fingers. Then you're going to take your 5-inch round and blush, blow it up big, and let the air out until you got basically it perfectly round. Tie it off. And now what you're going to do is you're going to find the back part. You're going to go from the nipple end right here, or the inflated end, move down to about right here. So not directly on the bottom, on the opposite side, but a little off. And you're going to squeeze and make a bubble in there. This can be a little bit difficult early on, but you'll get it. Now you're going to twist that into what you were holding with your finger. So right in there, you're going to twist that little bubble that you made. Twist that in there. Give it a good wrap around. You should have something that looks like that. Not too frog-like just yet. What you're going to do now is you're going to take this nozzle, push it through the flower petal, and you're going to attach it into this jumbled mess of pinch twists. Just like so. Take the flower petal and stretch it and kind of stuff this 1-inch bubble, or this 1.5-inch bubble that's coming off of the pinch twist. Kind of stuff that down into there. And arrange the pinch twists so they look a little bit more like eyes. Should look like that. Getting to be pretty frog-like. Okay. It's at this point that I like to kind of like make a story as I continue. I go, you start off with a tadpole, and I'll continue with the story as we go along, but you start off as a tadpole. You then take your 160, and I recommend that you use a pump for 160s. I do. I can inflate them with my mouth. It's just the appearance of ease and elegance with balloons is very precious. Now you're gonna leave a fair bit of tail on that. I don't know what you'd call that. Maybe like 8 fingers. So leave that, tie it off, give it a good burp, because you're gonna be doing a lot of work with this one. You're gonna start off by twisting that into this top pinch twist. Okay, so wrap the nozzle around that. Perfect. You're then going to bring this part down a fair bit, about to the end. So however far this little throat goes, you're going to bring it down there and make it flush. Now you're going to make 2 feet. So that's a pinch twist, 6 small bubbles, 5 and 6. So you should have 6 bubbles. You're going to bring 6 of them together, wrap off the pinch twist, and then you're going to take your loop of 6 and split those. Okay, wrap it all around, and you got 2 cute little frog feet. You're then going to take this and bring it back up to the pinch twist, but you're going to loop it over the other side. So bring it up and twist it in. And straighten everything out. So it should look like that. At this point in the story, I normally go, then as the tadpole gets older, it starts off, it grows a pair of legs. Still in the water though, it still has its tail. Give this one a squeeze depending on how much you got left, because you really want to maximize the usage of this one. You're going to loop it over, twist the tail in, take whatever you got, split it, and squish it down and wrap it back into that little bubble that you made in the round. So squish it down, twist it around. This forms the 2 back legs of the frog. So then you go in the story, and then as the frog grows older, it develops its back legs. You're going to take your 160, and you're also going to bend it down the back in between the 2 legs, and you're going to connect it into that little bubble that we made in the round. I know it can be pretty challenging, but once you got it, people love it. So you take it and you wrap it around real good, just like so. You're then just going to make 2 feet out of the rest of this. And that's pretty easy. You just, from the back, you go down a length twist it, go back up that same length and twist it back in, and then you're going to go the same length back down and back up. So you're going to make 1, 2. I'd say that these, it really depends on how much you have left. Just modify it accordingly. Wrap it back into the legs. Make another foot. And wrap it into the legs. Be sure to twist these around good. Pop off the rest. Okay, because you don't need the rest of that. Tie it off. And you've now essentially completed your little frog. Just organize the body parts. So you have 2 little front legs, 2 back legs. Curve these up a little bit. And the little face and eyes. Now, the optional part is, part that's not optional is the eyes. You always want to draw the eyes. I draw little square pupils because I think it's funny. So there's 1, there's 2, and then 2 little nostrils right underneath. So it should look like that. Cap that off. Now the optional part, you take your remainder of white, your scrap, tie it into the front pair of legs. Then take it, tie it into the back pair of legs. So you have that. Grab one of your geos. I always put mine together like this. You want a lime green one? Take it. Inflate it all the way. Tie it off and thread the white one through the center. And now it becomes an adorable little bracelet that they can wear of a frog sitting on a lily pad. I hope you enjoyed. I know this one was one of the more challenging ones that I put up because there's a lot going on in such a small space. But it's a good crowd pleaser. It's really cute. You will be asked for them. And I'm out of here. Oh, I gotta reach.